Mic check. Oh yeah. Alright, just getting this thing shared out a couple places real quick. What's going on, Powerhouse? Yeah, buddy. So, we'll go here, we'll do this. There y'all go. We'll set it on that page for a second. If anybody can drop it anywhere, please do. Alright. Doesn't matter how many people tune into this live, it really doesn't make a difference. I'll just put this out here for people to listen to this playback. Because what I want to do is I want to reach out to everyone who's involved with ICW. And what I mean by that is this company is only as good as we are. Meaning, we as a group. Sure, you guys recognize me as the promoter. Sure, you guys recognize me as the guy who owns the damn thing. But ICW belongs to everybody, as far as I'm concerned. If you're on the roster, this company belongs to you just as it does me. Sure, I might make the decisions and do the matches, and Ed might do the same thing over on Storm. But I want more input from the talent roster, so to speak. I'd like for guys to get a little bit more involved in the promotion side of things. You know, use your Twitters to talk about ICW. Promote it to maybe recruit your buddies, because I know a lot of you are in a bunch of companies. And if you can bring, just say, one guy from one of those other companies, this company instantly becomes better, because then I'll be able to eliminate dead weight from people who are never around. Now, I know there's some talent on the roster you guys have never physically seen, whether it be on Twitter or Facebook or wherever it might be. If they're around, I'll know that they're around, because some people I only talk to, honestly, by phone or text message. So I know they're around. Like, for example, our champion for months, Butcher Bloodlust. You guys never see him on YouTube. But he's here. And I know he's here. So his, stature in the company is always safe. Chris Atlas joined through Twitter. We never seen him. That's why he got released from the company. So it frees up a spot for somebody one of you guys might be able to bring to the company. Now, you guys know we do ranking points. We use the ranking system. I'm going to start rewarding people who get people to join. Now, they can't just say, okay, I'm joining, and then disappear. I need to see someone who's here, active, fully involved, fully a part of the company for at least a month. And then you'll get some ranking points for it based off their activity. You might get 1 point, you can get 50 points. I don't fucking know. It all depends. Now we're moving forward to the next month for the next pay-per-view that'll take place this month. I'm going to figure that all out today. I was off yesterday doing a lot of work for the ICW, and I'm off today. Going to finish it up. All three arenas took a small change. And the small change meaning all three have different ring skirts now for their arenas. Ladies' night, it's just kind of looks like a pinkish, purplish, sweaty side of the apron. It's pretty cool. When you guys see it, you'll be like, it's pretty nice. Storm has the classic NWA ring apron we were using, except it's much more complete now. It doesn't look like shit. And I've created it a little bit better, trimmed the lettering in like a grayish glow. When you see it, I think you guys are going to like it. And Warzone has like a gold globe in the center with a bunch of flags around it. and then underneath the globe it says ICW. So all three are different to help distinct which show is which one at which time. So Warzone's one way, Storm's another, and Ladies Night is going to be a third one. Now, I have 15 women on the ladies roster. I need one more. Some people have mentioned it. Some people have brought some up. So if you're listening to this and you're in the company and you know somebody, send them my way. If you're listening to this and you're not part of ICW, come my way. Always leave hashtags that you're using, or if you're uploading it for the first time, just use SLS, that's the name of this channel, SLS Gaming Network, and I'll get your character. I check the community creations at least once every single day for somebody who might want to join because they watch one of these shows, whether it be a recent one or an old one or whatever it might be. Don't mind me, I'm fucking tired as hell. I was running around all day, fucking short of breath and everything this morning. Sheesh. But now, I want you guys to use Twitter, Skype, Facebook, comment section. I want you guys to start typing in matches you would love to see take place. And not some random bullshit. Honest to God matches for reasons. For reasons. Now, if you go and take a look at the ICW rankings, and I am going to be fixing the how we appear online here because I turned it off because I was going to play CJ yesterday and do a live stream. He did not want to be put on live stream playing against me for whatever reason, so I respectfully pulled it down and I didn't edit the display. But if you go, say for example, look at the Warzone rankings, getting back to what I was doing, which is ICWZone.weebly.com. Let's just take Butcher Bloodlust, who just lost the title. He's ranked number 1 for the belt. There's no reason for someone to come on here and say, hey, I think this guy should go for this belt. And it would make no sense. Like, for example, Adrian Valentine. For what fucking reason would Adrian Valentine have to go against Butcher Bloodlust for? They have no past. There's no crossing of the past. It just doesn't make sense. So, and I know I need to fix the website for some reason or other, because I know when I was looking at it through my phone this morning, it was out of whack. The United States rankings were not under the United States title, but the world titles were. I don't know, it's fucking weird, so I gotta check that out. So I do apologize. And I'm gonna double check Storm while I'm looking at this, see if theirs is fucked up too on my phone. Global, yeah, we got the television title on top of the international rankings. It's really weird, and the TV title's below the global rank. What the fuck is going on? So I'll have to fix this. But the rankings were updated, in case you guys didn't know. And maybe it looks better on a fucking computer. I'm gonna have to check that out. But either way, just again, want your involvement, want your input, want your thoughts, want your opinions. From here on out, don't be afraid to share things. And don't be the guy who's constantly contacting me saying, title shot, title shot, title shot. Want a match, this champion. Want a match, that champion. Belts do not define nobody in ICW. There's guys on the roster right now that I will tell you are better than some people who've had belts. Now, if we break this down in real wrestling, to me, like back in the 80s when Hulk Hogan was the world champion, Vince put the title on him for one reason: to carry the company so he could be the face of the company as the champion. But Hogan didn't need the title. He was over. He was big time over. One of the reasons you put titles on people is to create the character, to create the gimmick, to start getting guys over with the crowd. This is why a Roddy Piper was never world champion. He didn't need it. He did not need the belt. He never needed the belt. One guy who never needed a title is my all-time favorite wrestler, is Randy Savage, but they put the world title on him in '88 when he won the belt at WrestleMania 4 to give Hogan another big storyline. It was all for Hogan, but Savage didn't need it. They created that whole mega power thing. You know, that's not my problem, Brandon. Guys gotta win matches and things like that, and you've got a promoter and a whatever you want to call it who's setting storylines and angles and gimmicks, and You ended up being put into a points match. They happened. That was one of the fun things that we, don't mind me, I'm stretching because my back is really fucked up today and it hurts like shit. But, that's one of the things we do to make things more interesting here. What's going on, Billa? Why did I not even finish her name? Billa. Really? Smack yourself in the dick, buddy. But, yeah. And that's where the Brandon Cuevas character could issue a challenge somewhere, some way, somehow. Currently, storyline-wise, the Brandon Cuevas character is starting to... He's kind of in a rut, is where he's at right now, if you haven't noticed, Brandon. He's kind of in that rut. Now it's about, what's the story going to be to get created around him to have him say, you know what? Is my career really this bad? Is it over? Should I hang him up? Or do I have that one bit in me left and I'm going to turn this around and shove it up everybody's ass? Call you BB? I'm going to try to remember that. I will try to remember that. And if I don't, feel free to kick me in the dick. So, yes. Alright. Need to wash my hands real quick. So if you hear the water running, that's just me washing my hands. Gotta keep the hygiene right, you know. People out here worried about some corona or whatever the hell it is. COVID-19. So I'll make sure I'm not hurting nobody's feelings. Not that I wouldn't wash my hands anyway, but you get my point. So, another thing I want to do, and I mentioned this to Ed the other day, I was thinking about creating a creative team, if you will. Guys that I will get together with on a weekly basis, and we will sit down and we will talk. Give me some ideas. You know, what's your ideas this week? What did you see that you want to try and think of that we can make things better? Then go to the next guy. What's your ideas? What do you think we can do? What's your opinion? You know, and just have guys throw random ideas at me, or random storylines at me, you know, things of that nature, and see if somebody can come up with something that no one else has thought of for this company. And it might just help inspire some stuff, and it just might help for us to create some more fun around here. And so, but yeah, if all goes well this morning, I'm gonna see if I can kick out a show. Probably, I don't want to mislead nobody, but I'm thinking maybe 11 or so. I'm hoping to be able to kick out a show. It'll be a Warzone show because it's the first one in line, like usual. Because we do Warzone, Storm, and then the ladies show. So that would be the plan. So with that being stated, I don't want to take up any more of y'all's time. I've already been doing this for, let me see here. How many minutes? Hell if I know. If I can tell. Let's see. Almost 15 minutes already. So, but yes, please take advantage of what I'm saying. Hit me up at any time. Let me know. Y'all take care. Y'all be safe. We out of here. Later.